Hi, I'm Nick Verna, and I want to welcome you to my house, Casa Verna. Hi, today we're going to make pumpkin bread. Family favorite. In fact, I think I'm going to use it for French toast tomorrow. But let's get started. First thing you need is some coffee cans, cans from cookies, whatever you have around. And I happen to use a spray that has flour in it. And we're going to spray the flour inside the can to make sure it's totally covered. Next step, we're going to take our sugar, which we have 3 cups of sugar. We have 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We have a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Now I use fresh nutmeg. The difference is unbelievable. In fact, if you're going to use fresh nutmeg, you use half the amount. It's that strong and pungent. Oh, what a flavor. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm going to quickly mix that up. Okay. This doesn't have to be that thorough, but let us pour that into our bowl. We're going to add a cup of canola oil. And we're going to add 4 eggs. We use our electric mixer here. And get this thoroughly incorporated. I usually start at a slow speed, only because I don't want everything splashing up at me. I'm the one that has to clean it up. So, now I'm going to just get this really mixed up. You shouldn't see any streaks of egg or oil. Okay. I'm going to add a cup of water. I'm sorry, 2/3 of a cup of water. A can of pumpkin. To mix that up. Okay, and now I'm going to mix my baking soda with my flour. This one is important that you mix it well, otherwise it will not rise properly. The baking soda is what's going to make your bread rise. So we're going to dump this in here. Quick breads is so easy. Wouldn't be Thanksgiving without pumpkin bread. So again, I'm going to start it on the lowest speed until most of the flour gets incorporated. Otherwise you would see me wearing half the flour. Good. You could use a stand mixer, whatever you have, or you can just use a hand whisk. Go. That's right. Before we finish here, I'm going to take my rubber spatula, make sure I get all those bits that may have clung to the side. One more mix. Now we're going to pour. We're going to fill the tin about 2/3. If you fill it more, it's going to flow over. Yep. You're going to make a mess. Don't worry about it. Now, if you're using regular coffee cans, you probably only need 2 of them. In this case, these cans are a little thinner, so I'm going to need 3, but this one is not full, so it'll cook faster. Okay, what I've done is, so that they all cook at the same time, I've leveled them off so that they all have the same amount of batter in them. And I put them on a cookie sheet. This way, if you do put too much in a can and it overflows, it doesn't mess up your oven. So we're going to put these in the oven. Okay, I've taken the bread out of the oven, and the way you know that it's baked is that you stick a knife in there and the knife comes out clean. There's no wet spots on it. So I've let the cans cool for 5 minutes, and I'm going to turn this over and give it a good whack on my grate here, and we will let it cool like that. If you let it cool in the can, it gets soggy. And there we have it. We have 3 loaves of pumpkin bread. And what I did before I put them in there is I evened off the level of the filling in the 3 cans so that they would cook evenly. As far as cooking time, if it says they take an hour, start checking at least 10 minutes before that, just to make sure that they haven't cooked faster than expected, depending on the temperature of your